Hello, this is Ed Burke with PlaceForTraders.com for Thursday, March 12th. Starting off in the March S&P. In last night's video, I talked about the level of 704 being our pivot or our guide to the direction of the market. If we're trading above 704, we're looking for a bullish market. If we're trading lower than 704, we're looking for a bearish market. Now, the March S&P clearly was trading higher than 704 early on and throughout the session, ultimately closing 4.5 higher at 720.5. Now, early on, the market rallied, made its high at 732.5. If you remember from last night's video, I had the first line of resistance at 733.5. So Wednesday's close came within 1 point of our first line of resistance. Going back to Tuesday's session, if you remember, we were trading higher than our pivot early on, showing a bullish market. However, those two lines of resistance for Tuesday's session had little significance as the market broke through those two lines of resistance and kept trending higher all day, ultimately closing 40 higher just off the high of the day. So as insignificant as those resistance numbers were on Tuesday, they were equally relevant on Wednesday as the market, the high of the day was within 1 point of our first line of resistance. So that's why we do these videos, because sometimes those numbers are very relevant. For tomorrow, I have the pivot number at 722.5. Market closed at 720.5, but to stay bullish, the market needs to stay over 722.5. First line of resistance I have is 733. Second line of resistance is 742. On the downside, I'm looking at the first line of support at 712, second line of support at 702. Also, to take note, the monthly first line of support is at 702. So you have the daily second line of support and the monthly first line of support at 702. You have a confluence of those two different time frames. Some numbers that come out, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You have weekly initial jobless claims. The expectation is for 640,000. And you have retail sales. Retail sales are expected to drop 0.3%. And excluding autos, the drop is expected to be down 0.1%. Then at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, you have business inventories. The expectation is for a drop of 1.1%. That's all I have for this evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't gone to my website as of yet, it's placefortraders.com. Thanks a lot and good trading.